Okay, Scotties, I am here to show you how to code your buttons that you created. As you can see, my buttons aren't done. This is what I did in class today. So I'm going to code my buttons to change backdrops as soon as they are touched, okay? So we're gonna start with our regular when flag clicked. You should be used to that. And I'm going to add more stuff later, but I'm going to just create the loop, a forever loop, so that when my sprite Cassie touches a button, then the backdrop will change, okay? So where is my forever loop? I am in control now, control forever. And usually I add other things, so hopefully this works. It needs to be the forever loop. Forever loop. I had that. I thought I had a different one. We're going to have some if-then, some conditional things happening. So, if touching the ask button, and this is why I had you label it. So see how my button for ask is at baseball. So my sensor, we're gonna say if touching, right now it says mouse pointer. I need to if touching ask. Then we're gonna change the looks. The looks is gonna say switch backdrop to. Right now it says switch backdrop to improve. That is not the one I want. I want it to change that backdrop that I had labeled ask. So do you see now why we were labeling our sprites and our backdrops to help us? I hope you see it now. This will make this process a lot easier versus trying to remember like, oh, my baseball was for that picture of the ocean and my plan, and then I have to go back and look. Like right now, I don't even need to go back and look at my backdrops. I will show you again. So remember my backdrops, I had labeled them all. And as you can see on the left-hand side here, ask, plan, imagine, my home, and create, okay? I did that purposely so it'd be easy for the coding, as you can see. So let me go back to coding Cassie. So now I went back to code and nothing's there. That's because I'm not on my sprite. So I went back to Cassie. So I'm going to add more if-then conditionals here. I need 5 of them, 1 for each button, okay? Oops, let me move that up a little so you can see it. So all of them are gonna be if touching. So if touching, and I like to do things quickly, so I'm gonna do all of them right now. They all say touching mouse pointer, but I think you know what I'm going to be changing pretty soon. And I'm going to change those looks to switch backdrop. Now, if I have an issue with my code here, right now this code will not work, right? Because they say mouse pointer, I'm not using the mouse pointer. They all say improve. So this is going to confuse the code. So we do need to reread and edit as needed. So I put them all in now so I could quickly go through and just change. So I already did ask. I want now to change plan, and the backdrop's gonna be plan. If touching imagine, my backdrop's gonna switch to imagine, okay? If touching create, okay. I'm gonna switch backdrop to create. Look how easy that was for me. Improve and improve. Sorry, I'm recording, sorry. Okay, improve, I can do it outside. Improve. Okay, so the reason I did all that, I can go outside, was someone's coming in to vacuum. So I'm just recording after school before back to school night. So anyway, I'm going outside so it's easy for them to vacuum and not interrupt us. Thank you for your patience. So I have changed my forever. I put my forever in there, my forever loop, and I have my conditionals. If touching the sprite, I'm gonna switch the backdrop to ask. Now I want to see if this works, okay? So usually I add some other things here. This is just the coding to change the backdrops. Okay, I don't even have it where I'm gonna have the home backdrop on here yet, so I need to do that later. But right now, your homework was just to code your buttons to switch backdrops. So let's see if it works. I can make this go big, and if there's a problem, we need to go back and change. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't make it where I can move, so we do need to change that. So let's go ahead and add that. So I do need to make it where I can click and drag Cassie. So when I'm in Cassie here, there is something, one of the codes under motion is to make it draggable. I almost forgot I need to do that. So it is somewhere here. I'm not seeing it. I don't know if I'm just missing it. I could be. Where is that draggable? Here we go. Oh, I am not seeing it. You know what, it might be under something else. This is what happens to me too. I have to kind of look. Draggable. I don't see it. It's not sound. I don't think it's events. It's not control, I don't think. You guys might know it already, but I'm trying to make it just draggable. Oh, here we go. Set drag mode. Draggable. For some reason, I thought it was under motion, but it is under sensing. Again, it's been a year since I've done Scratch 2. Okay, so we have set drag mode, draggable. Now when I touch those buttons, I will see backdrop changing. Okay, so let's try this now. Okay, so making it big, clicking my flag. Hope it sensed it. Now when I move her, my backdrop should change. Now I feel like there's a delay here. Okay, there we go. There's my tennis ball, my baseball, and I'm just touching it. Now it changed to the beach, changed to soccer, and the problem with the basketball is because I already had it on. I don't have it where my home my home screen is ready yet. So I'm just changing the buttons, okay? That code, as you can see, will do that. I'm going to do one thing since I do have you on recording here. I am going to always start in that backdrop that is the home backdrop. So I'm going to switch backdrop. As soon as that flag is clicked, we're going to switch backdrop to home. Okay, there are other things we could do here, but this is the extent of the homework that I want you to have. We're going to switch the backdrop to home, set drag mode, draggable, do your forever loop and your if and then conditionals to change all those buttons, okay? So now when I click the flag, it's going to start off at my home screen, okay? And you can see that if I go big as well. So when I click the flag, now I have I'm just dragging her, my host. And then when I click the flag, that's what I do right now, it goes back to my home. Okay, Scotties, my engineer Scotties, I hope this helps. You complete your homework. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.